And I will always find a way to survive. I'm not a failure, but I know what it's like. I can take it or leave it or die. Stay. You don't always know where you stand till you know that you won't run away. There's something inside me.
Who had the better career, The Undertaker or Stone Cold Steve Austin? Undertaker versus Austin isn't just apples and oranges. It's like comparing a spooky mortal phenom to a bitter-slinging, bird-flipping chaos machine. Two Mount Rushmore legends, but they ruled in very different ways. So let's break this down by categories to settle this the way any good wrestling fan would, with way too much detail. Now let's talk about career longevity. Oh, that one takes the Taker easily. Undertaker wrestled full time from 1990 to around 2010, with sporadic matches until his official retirement in 2020. That's 30 years of Deadman dominance. Austin had a much shorter run at the top due to a career ending neck injury. He hit the gas hard from 96 to 203, but his in ring peak was more like 5 to 6 years. Basically, Austin was a comet, Undertaker was like the whole damn moon. Now, in terms of peak popularity, oh, Austin, easy, easy. At his peak from 98 to 01, Stone Cold was wrestling. The Attitude Era revolved around him. The merch, the TV ratings, the beer bashes, it was an Austin Mania takeover. Taker was huge, but he was never the number one draw for long stretches. He was more like WWE's spiritual backbone while Austin was the frontman of the band. Now, when it comes to box office and merch, again, another easy W for Austin. Austin moved mountains of merch. His Austin 316 shirt is still one of the highest selling WWE shirts ever. Undertaker's merch did great, but it didn't crack into pop culture the same way. Austin was on MTV, video games, late night shows, and even had normies yelling, "What?" in boardrooms. Now, in terms of character work, oh, Taker, easy on that one. Taker took what should have been a cartoon zombie gimmick and turned it into mythology. Then he reinvented it. Ministry, Biker Taker, Deadman version 2, without ever losing the essence. Austin had one iconic persona, and it was legendary, but it was basically Steve Austin cracked to 100. Taker built an entire universe around his character. When it comes to championships and achievements, this is actually kind of tough, but I'm gonna give it a slight edge to the Undertaker. Both were multi-time world champions. Austin had 6 WWE championships, and Taker had 7. And when it comes to the Royal Rumble, Austin obviously has more W's on it than Taker. And Taker only had one Royal Rumble victory, which is what happened on '07. But to me, uh, that legendary WrestleMania streak single-handedly eclipses anything Austin has done, honestly. Because that WrestleMania streak, 21-0 before it ended, oh, fantastic. It had that Iron Man consistency that added to his mystique. When it comes to big match records, I'm gonna give this to Undertaker. Austin had classics with The Rock, Bret Hart, and Vince McMahon, but Taker has a library of bangers. His Hell in a Cell matches, casket matches, Last Ride, and that 5-star easy and top 5 greatest matches of all time against Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25. Oh man, he was Mr. Big Match, especially at WrestleMania. When it comes to mic skills and promos, oh, Austin takes a W on that one. Nobody could cut a promo like Austin. Austin 316, the DTA, Don't Trust Anybody, the What chance, he defined the Attitude Era's voice. Taker was great in his own way, but his promos were more ominous and mystical. Not exactly popping crowds like Austin with a single catchphrase. Now, when it comes to in-ring work, this is actually really tough, but I really can't choose. So honestly, it's a tie, but for different reasons. Austin was an absolute technician pre-injury. Like, come on, go watch his stuff with Bret Hart, and then a brawler post-injury. He made every match feel like a fight. Taker evolved from slow giant to agile striker to psychology master. His work rate got better with age, which is wild. Like, in terms of cultural impact, oh, that's an easy W for Austin. Steve Austin changed wrestling. Full stop. He carried the WWE out of the gutter during the Monday Night Wars. No Austin equals no WWE winning that war. Taker defined loyalty and longevity. but he didn't shift the business like Austin did. Now, when it comes to the final verdict, oh boy. Well, Stone Cold had the better peak and changed the business forever. The Undertaker had the better career, longer, more consistent, and more big matches. So, when it comes to the real answer, well, if you're asking who burned brightest, Stone Cold Steve Austin, easy on that one. If you're asking who had the most complete legendary run, The Undertaker. And if you're asking who will win in a bar fight, you already know it's Stone Cold. But honestly, if I really had to pick who had just a better career, just out of everything, it's just this might be me being biased because Undertaker's my favorite of all time. I'm gonna give it to Undertaker. Like his WrestleMania matches, his matches with Shawn and Kane, like Batista, and like oh man, like I could sit here and talk about Undertaker's career, like uh, a truly a one of once in a lifetime icon. Like there will never be another Undertaker. I mean, same with Austin as well, you know. But I feel like Taker, he's like that, like the god tier, you know, like almost pretty much nobody comes close. So that's just my opinion. Comment below and let me know what y'all think.
My life, and I will always find a way to survive. I'm not a failure, but I know what it's like.